About what?
Difficulties and the effects of difficulties as well.
Yes, but what about difficulties? My team, but no.
No.
Leadership, not. Personal growth.
Why not? Personal growth is about difficulties. Then you can develop.
I thought about it. It's about promotion.
Promotion is not about stretching and challenging. Yes, to be promoted, it should be challenging. But it's not about it.
Really? Why not? How staff feel towards the immediate boss? Leadership. My manager.
My manager.
How employees feel about the head of the company and its senior managers? Leadership.
Yes, it will be logic.
How staff feel about the immediate colleagues? My team.
My team.
And how happy the workforce is with their pay and benefits? Fair deal.
Fair deal. So which three criteria do you think are the most important when judging a company you are thinking of working for?
Okay. The most important things when I attempt to get a job, I see on such criteria as not first, maybe second salary, but the first is workload and conditions in which you are going to work. So it is the most important
things. Okay. So can you read this Skyscanner's text? Then we will discuss it.
Who are they? As a keen skier who regularly escaped to the slopes, math graduate Garrett Williams became frustrated with the tedious process of searching through a multitude of airline and travel agency websites to find the cheapest flight. So he and two university friends set about creating a single website that could collate, and compare prices for every commercial flight in the world. Launched in Edinburgh in 2001, Skyscanner, which also provides instant online comparisons for hotels and car hire, gets more than 60 million visitors a month and now operates worldwide. It also has offices in Singapore, Beijing, Miami, and Barcelona. No organization offers as many opportunities to learn and grow as this one does, say its employees. Skyscanner perks include a paid day off to do a social activity and home country working, where people who aren't native to the UK can spend up to 3 weeks a year working in their country of origin. As their staff represent more than 35 different nationalities, this is a particularly popular benefit.
Okay, what do you think about Skyscanner? And then what did you understand from this text?
Skyscanner is a worldwide company. It has human-friendly website.
Customer friendly, yes. Environmental friendly maybe, or you can at least friendly blah blah blah.
And also oriented for benefit oriented for their staff.
Rented from their stuff? What does it mean, rented?
For their stuff.
Huh.
They rented on benefits for their staff.
What does it mean? Can you a little bit explain?
It means that their employees can have such benefits as they have paid day off for social activities and home country working.
Okay. That is all. For example, does it sound a company you would like to work for? And why not?
Repeat what?
Okay. Question C. Does it sound like a company you would like to work for?
Yes, it sounds like this company because I think everybody wants to have days off which are paid.
Okay. So, second part. Can you listen to this podcast and talk about Skyscanner and what benefits they offer?
Okay.
1.13.
Well, today I'm very pleased to be visiting the Edinburgh offices of Skyscanner, a company which did extremely well in this year's Sunday Times Best Companies to Work For awards, coming 6th overall and winning outright in the categories for Most Exciting Future and Best Personal Growth. So, welcome to Lisa Imla. Lisa, could you start by telling us a bit about what you do?
So I am the PR manager for the Danish, Swedish and Turkish markets. I look after our PR agencies there, and what that really means is I work with them to get Skyscanner messages and stories into the media. So that could be anything from a big report on trends on the future of travel to smaller stories about where the Turkish people are going on summer holidays.
And how long have you worked at Skyscanner?
I've just celebrated my year anniversary.
Oh, well, congratulations.
So lots of change in the year, but all good changes.
And what was it that attracted you to apply for a job here?
I had always wanted to work somewhere that was kind of travel focused. My previous job was in a very dry environment, so much so that I decided I would go traveling. And then the day before I flew to South America for a few months, I had an interview here and found out when I was in the Bolivian salt flats that I got the job. So really nice, yeah.
Skyscanner did very well in this year's Sunday Times survey of best companies to work for. Do you agree that it's a good place to work?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very funny thing actually, because it very quickly becomes the norm for someone who works here. All these amazing benefits we have. So when you talk to someone else, in another company, you suddenly think, "Wow, we're so lucky." So anything from flexible working to the small things like free fruits, to people being able to work from their home country. They're all massive benefits that you quite quickly get used to, but I think everyone really does appreciate it.
So I guess it would be difficult to go anywhere else.
Yes, very much. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's a ploy that they've gone with.
Is there one thing that you'd identify for you as a particularly significant benefit?
I have to admit, what I really love is the flexible working policy. It's quite a casual thing, there's no formal procedure, but it very much places a trust within the employees. So, if I want to leave early on a Friday, there's kind of this relaxed understanding. You know what, you'll make up the time when you can. You're in charge, you're the one who knows your workload and your own role, which is really nice. It's quite refreshing because it's quite unusual, especially within quite a large corporate, organisation. So I particularly like that.
Is there anything that you might change about the company or about the way it treats its employees?
I think so. We're growing at quite a kind of rapid pace, and I think because we have 6 different offices, Beijing, Miami, I think as we grow, it'll probably be something that we need to tackle in terms of how we all work together across different time zones. So I think at some point that will be something that becomes more of an issue. It's not at the moment, but I'm pretty confident that Skyscanner will be able to tackle that. And tackle that in good time.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed, Lisa. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
So,
what is her position in the company? I forget her position. He was speaking so fast.
So what can it be? What do you think? Her position.
She in the photo she is in the office, so she's like an operator, not phone operator. She
Turkish-Danish market operator. She's working with me. Actually, okay, make it too easy for you. She is her responsibility is the relationship between the market in Denmark and Turkey. So there will be the collaboration between them. So she is responsible for this position. So
how positive is she about the company and her job on a scale of 1 to 5? She's very positive. She says that so what makes you think so? She says that she admires her job and she has amazing benefits.
What are
everybody
they?
outside says that they are so lucky working in this company.
What are these benefits? Did you remember?
As was mentioned in previous text, so
Copy paste.
benefits.
The same sentences she said as well. Comfortable environment. She mentioned, right? All the colleagues are working in a good harmony, etc. So, next question.
Next question. What makes you think so? So, I think so because of she mentioned the benefits and she's lucky. I also see she is smiling.
So, no, I'm not talking about only this section E. We have 6 more questions here.
No, listen again and answer the question.
You remember all of them, right?
With the being at Skyscanner, she has a 1-year anniversary in this company. Why did she apply for a job there? I should listen again.
Okay, let's listen.
1.13.
Well, today I'm very pleased to be visiting the Edinburgh offices of Skyscanner, a company which did extremely well in this year's Sunday Times Best Companies to Work For awards, coming 6th overall and winning outright in the categories for Most Exciting Future and Best Personal Growth. So, welcome Lisa Imla. Lisa, could you start by telling us a bit about what you do?
So I am the PR manager for the Danish, Swedish and Turkish markets. I look after our PR agencies there, and what that really means is I work with them to get Skyscanner messages and stories into the media. So that could be anything from a big report on trends on the future of travel to smaller stories about where the Turkish people are going on summer holidays.
And how long have you worked at Skyscanner?
I've just celebrated my year anniversary.
Oh, well, congratulations.
So lots of change in the year, but all good changes.
And what was it that attracted you to apply for a job here?
I had always wanted to work somewhere that was kind of travel focused. My previous job was in a very dry environment, so much so that I decided I would go traveling. And then the day before I flew to South America for a few months, I had an interview here and found out when I was in the Bolivian salt flats that I got the job. So really nice, yeah.
Skyscanner did very well in this year's Sunday Times survey of best companies to work for. Do you agree that it's a good place to work?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very funny thing actually, because it very quickly becomes the norm for someone who works here. All these amazing benefits we have. So when you talk to someone else, in another company, you suddenly think, wow, we're so lucky. So anything from flexible working to the small things like free fruit, to people being able to work from their home country. They're all massive benefits that you quite quickly get used to, but I think everyone really does appreciate it.
So I guess it would be difficult to go anywhere else.
Yes, very much. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the ploy that they've gone for.
Is there one thing that you'd identify for you as a particularly significant benefit?
I have to admit, what I really love is the flexible working policy. It's quite a casual thing. There's no formal procedure, but it very much places a trust within the employees. So, you know, if I want to leave early on a Friday, there's kind of this relaxed understanding. Do you know what? You'll make up the time when you can. You're in charge. You're the one who knows your workload and your own role, which is really nice. It's quite refreshing because it's quite unusual, especially within quite a large corporate, organisation. So I particularly like that.
Is there anything that you might change about the company or about the way it treats its employees?
I think so. We're growing at quite a kind of rapid pace, and I think because we have 6 different offices, Beijing, Miami, I think as we grow, it'll probably be something that we need to tackle in terms of how we all work together across different time zones. So I think at some point that will be something that becomes more of an issue. It's not at the moment, but I'm pretty confident that Skyscanner will be able to tackle that and tackle that in good time.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed, Lisa. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
So, finito. Are you ready?
Yes, minute.
Okay.
Very difficult for me, but what I heard. Why did she apply for a job there? First of all, she was looking for a terrible focused job,
Okay.
and she talked so much, so many words, and so fast.
So how many of them you remember?
How?
How many of them you remember? Let's step by step give an answer.
Not many. Because third question I didn't heard. I noticed when she was talking about the moment when she was after interview and when she get a job, when she got a job, but I didn't understand.
First of all, she said that about the company, what we read from the previous article, about the benefits, perks, we can say, that paid offs. She mentioned comfortable environment, holiday, vacation, and all kind of stuff. After the interview, when she heard she had got the job, of course, she was excited at that time However, it's not a surprising situation for her. Yes, she was excited because she got the chance to work in Spециальное. Nevertheless, I think because of her good preparation, if I remember correctly, it was not just shocking for her.
Mhm.
Am I right? Hey, чуть-чуть.
Oh, I think you're right.
So, which benefits does she value most highly and why?
Highly what?
Which benefits does she
Ah,
value most highly and why? Question number 5.
flexible working.
Okay, this is the first one.
I understood just 2 words.
Flexible working. Okay, this is the first answer. 2 words. Okay, what first one?
This is answer for fifth question. Ah,
Yes,
yes.
we are talking about fifth.
But why? I didn't understood what she was
I
talking.
already said most of them. So what challenge does she say that the
Ah.
company faces?
She said that a lot of people are working over the world in this company. So the problem is to take working together.
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah.
Especially, okay, I'll make it easier. Especially in such kind of a market, it means civil aviation, tour operators, especially online ticket comparison or travel comparison website. We call them Skyscanner. I forgot Aviata, Avia Sales. They changed their name, I guess, recently. Blah blah. These are travel comparison websites.
Mhm.
Hotel, flight, bus tickets, etc. You compare the prices. Travel comparison websites. In this market, there will be a harsh competition, difficult competition we have, concurrence in your language. Because of it, it is the biggest challenge for this company that they need to face. First of all, concurrence is so high, it means the competition. Second one, this is so difficult to compare all the prices.
Mhm.
And of course, it's a global company. So global market is challenging as well, we can say. Is it clear now?
Yes, clear.
We will see. Next one. Can you watch this video about connectors? This course markers is really long. Then we will discuss.
To connect ideas in English.
Hi, Shine here for BBC Learning English. There are signposts everywhere. Today, in this masterclass, we're going to look at ways you can use signposting when you're speaking. So, there are signposts everywhere, and they tell us where to go. But did you know that when we're speaking, we use signpost words and phrases to help direct the listener? These are called discourse markers. They help connect what we're saying and tell the listener what information is coming up. They'll help you sound more fluent and help you understand native speaker conversations. Listen to my telephone call this morning. I use 8 different discourse markers. Can you hear all 8? You know, I was hosting an amazing dinner party last night. Well, actually, it was a complete disaster. I burnt the meat, people arrived when I was still cooking. Mind you, I did say turn up when you want, and I did start cooking pretty late. Anyway, as I was saying, I burnt the meat, the dishes were already at different times, the dessert was, oh, come to think of it, I completely forgot to serve dessert. So basically, everyone went home hungry. Anyway, how was your evening? By the way, before I forget, it's my birthday next week and I'm having a dinner party. Do you want to come? So the first discourse marker I used was you know. We use this to say, I'm going to tell you some information that you already know. You know, I was hosting an amazing dinner party last night. The second one I used was actually. We use this when we're about to give some surprising information or correct some information. So actually, it was a complete disaster. Then I used mind you. We use this when we're about to give an afterthought that contrasts the information that came before. So, people arrived when I was still cooking. Mind you, I did say turn up when you want. The next discourse marker I used was anyway, as I was saying. As I was saying, it's very useful because it means I'm going to return to what I was talking about before. So, as I was saying, I burnt the meat. This is a previous topic. Then I used the discourse marker, come to think of it. We use this when you've just remembered or thought of something as you're speaking. So, oh, come to think of it, I completely forgot to serve dessert. I'm remembering this as I'm speaking. Then I used basically. Basically is used to summarize what you're going to say. So basically, everyone went home hungry. The next one I used was anyway. Anyway is really useful and very common. We use it to say, I'm going to change topic now, or I'm going to go back to the original topic, or I'm going to finish what I was talking about. Anyway, how was your evening? And the final one I used was by the way. We use this to say, I'm going to change direction and talk about something that's not connected to the main topic. By the way, before I forget, it's my birthday next week. So basically, that is your introduction to discourse markers. We use them all the time when we're speaking, and come to think of it, when we're writing too. By the way, we have a website, bbclearningenglish.com, where you can practice these and find out more information. Anyway, see you soon. Goodbye.
So, finished?
Complete.
Okay, what did you understand about these discourse markers? Do you want me to explain if you don't understand?
Okay. Course markers.
Discourse markers or sentence connectors, conjunctions.
It helps to make our speech more fluently, to be more fluent.
To be more fluent or fluently, we can say.
It helps us also softly connect all our minds, ideas
To keep our ideas organized. It will be better to say.
Organized.
To create better structures and then create relationships, correlations between sentences, ideas, or paragraphs. Or if you need to change the topic or the way of your speech, you need to use discourse markers, conjunctions, connectors, something like that. Adverbial clauses as well can help you to do it. Especially now we are talking about connectors. So in that case, we have some groups. That's really good prepared. That as well I teach like this in my private lessons. We have some reason, result together, the main purpose, contrast, direct contrast groups. You can start from the result. So, as a result, therefore, hence. Generally, so is the most informal here. It's separated result, and consequently is formal, and of course, therefore is less formal than others in my opinion, but as well you can be used. It's not totally informal. But if, in my opinion, I choose consequently. To sum up. Consequently, sum up, to wrap up or organize, something like that. Reason. is a little bit complex. Because, as, since, these are synonyms. After it, you need to use a full sentence. Subject verb or subject verb object, but it should be a sentence. Because of, due to, or due to. You cannot use a sentence. You need to use a noun phrase, adverbial place, any kind of thing, but not a sentence. After them, if you would like to use a sentence, now, how to use? Use the fact that, due to the fact that, owing to the fact that, because of the fact that. Then a full sentence you need to use now, after them. So when you create such a structure, it will be formal and good. As, since, yes, you can use them in formal contexts, but I don't want to choose. Because of the fact that. It is the fact that we can say. It can be shown as a reason that. Generally, in business context, I use these structures instead of them to make it more artistic. Something like that, that I should show that I know English. But otherwise, these are same. There will be no problem between them. Purpose. Why you do this activity. It shows this. In order to do something. Or so as to do something. As you see, I'm not creating a sentence. Directly infinitive structure. So as well you can say, it is written, or so that you can use. In order, that as well you can use. After them, you should use a full sentence. Faruk goes to the school in order to study with his friends. Faruk goes to the school in order, so as to study with his friends. Faruk goes to the school so that he can study with his friends. Is it a full sentence now? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Generally, so that it is written will, would, verb, but in this 35 years of my life, I never seen such a structure. Yeah, you can see, but I don't know. I never seen. Generally, if you would like to show the purpose, you are using present simple tense, not will. You can use will, but instead of it, we have already conditionals. We have already normal sentence structures. We are not using directly so as, so that plus will. I go to the school so that I will study with my friends. No. I'm going to the school so as to study with my friends. The same sentence.
In order to study with my friends.
No need to say, I will be able to study with my friends. Hallelujah. I say. Such a long structure, no need. So contrast is the most interesting one in my opinion, because contrast should be divided into two groups. First one, direct contrast. Second one, çuçuç contrast. It means contrast directly to the characteristic, contrast to the meaning. Whereas, while. These are direct contrasts. Faruk is a man, while Olga is a woman. Or whereas. As you see, direct opposite. I'm not talking about the situations. It's about my gender. Your car is black, whereas mine is red. Opposite. However, nevertheless, nonetheless, on the other hand as well can be the contrast, because on the one hand, on the other hand, you are separating two situations. So there will be two situations, there will be contrast we have. If you use on the other hand, if you use them, it means there will be a challenging, opposite, argumentative, debatable situation we have. For example, I need to find a good example with however. Okay. In the last 5 years, the company has been increasing their revenue 5 times compared to compared to the period between 2015-2020. However, the company nowadays is not able to use this revenue or their cash, their savings, dividends to invest in the new sectors because of the fluctuation in global economy.
Very complicated sentence.
Because I need to find the direct meaning of however. It shows the negative situation and the reason of this, reason of the negative situation with the result of the negative situation. So it can be however.
Only with negative. However.
Negative is about the change. Meaning it should be negative, not grammar. It means I'm giving the first sentence, as you see, revenue, right? But they cannot invest this money. Hachimu. This is however. If they cannot use it. If the second sentence is not the positive continuation of the first argument, it means however should come.
So we cannot use however. For example, she was stupid, however...
No. Because stupid is negative. However is negative. You cannot continue two negatives in orderly. Grammatically, meaningly it is not correct. Because you are coming with negative sentence, however, should make it negative as well. How negative can become negative again?
Minus plus minus.
Do you know synonym of however? The most easiest synonym of however? But.
Yeah.
She is stupid, but.
He looks clever.
But is negative. Grammatically, it is wrong. It looks like sarcasm. Your sentence can be sarcasm, so it can be okay. But in formal contexts, it will be a little bit awkward, not clear. Because it is difficult to understand. You are saying something good or bad. You are swearing or you are complimenting. It looks like the joke between partners. Oh my love, you are so stupid. However, I love you so much. Something like that. You love me or you are swearing? No.
However, her face is very pretty.
And she says, nevertheless, unfortunately, I will go to divorce. So, although, though, even though, it is written the last part. Although, though, even though, despite, in spite of. These are synonyms. It shows negative situations as well, and positive situations as well. But according to my explanation in my private lessons, it is not written in the grammar books, I invented myself. This is not opposite. This is not contrast. This is opposite to expectations. From the first idea, first notion, I have one expectation. It can be the second situation, second sentence, right? If my second sentence is opposite to the normal IQ levels expectation, you can use although, though, even, in spite of, despite. For example, although she has to study tonight to be ready to the exam.
She failed.
No, she is watching television now. What is my expectation with the normal IQ level? She has to study. She's not studying now.
She didn't study, she watched
Instead
TV.
of saying but, I'm putting my emphasis with although, though, even though, that it is against my expectations. Even though is different here, even though shows shows that stronger than.
All the night, she failed exam.
No. And so one more time? I couldn't hear the first part. Insurance?
She failed her exam even though she studied all the night.
Correct. against my expectation,
Mhm.
even though it's stronger than others. So if you are using even though, it shows that there is a strong expectation here.
Mhm.
Let's see. Can you choose correct options, please?
Choose the right linker. We can't afford to have a holiday this year, so we have got an overdraft at the bank. As we have got overdraft at the bank. Would we rearrange my timetable? I don't have any classes on Friday. In case I don't have so many classes, could we rearrange the timetable? So that it means because?
In case and so that are same. What is the difference between them? Sentence or not sentence? Come. So that purpose. It should be here in case. Is it written? Yes, it is written. So that after it, as I said to you, you need to use a full sentence. But in case, after in case as well, we can use a sentence. But in case shows that, how can I give, okay, first I need to see this example. Could we arrange my table? I don't have so many classes on Fridays. I want to arrange my timetable with you. What is my goal? So I don't want to have a lot of classes. So let's arrange it. There is a purpose here. But in case is different. In case, to prevent any situation.
Yeah.
It is your aim. You are not preventing the situation. You are doing this. You are asking. You are requesting to directly change the situation. I need to take my umbrella in case it rains, not so that it rains.
She wanted, he wanted to rearrange his timetable.
In case can be correct, but with in case, I can create such a sentence. Could we arrange my timetable in case I won't miss any lesson?
Not many, so
I-
many
Huh?
classes on Friday. Could we make a timetable? Could we make classes a little bit less, for example? So in case I have a lot of classes on Friday,
After in case,
to have less classes.
you use in case in the wrong place. For example, could we arrange my timetable in case I won't or I don't miss my classes on Friday because of overload? So I need to prevent this situation. This is my aim. Because of my aim, I'm requesting the first question. For example, as I said to you, so that shows the aim, goal. Direct, this is your purpose. This is not preventing. This is not escaping from the situation. This is the answer of Pachimo.
Understood. I go to the interview on time, in spite of the fact that my train was late. In spite of the fact. The restaurant chain has had a very difficult year. Nevertheless, they haven't had to close any of their restaurants. He gets a good salary. She gets a good salary, though the job itself is quite monotonous.
Second part.
Так, option according to the register. I've been off work for the last 3 days because of this nasty cough. Owing to or because?
Because requires a full sentence owing to, as you see, two preposition we have.
What is the
You cannot use a
difference?
full
Owing
sentence.
and because.
Both of them can be okay.
But owing to is red box.
Let's come to the previous page. Maybe you see something. Can you check?
Because of, due to, owing to. Reason.
Last sentence.
Due to and owing to are more formal than because of.
Informal sentences. I'm not creating a formal sentence here. Because of it, I said to you, I can use generally because, not owing to the fact that, blah, blah, blah.
The organization has severe financial problems and half the staff have been laid off. The organization has severe financial problems and consequently half the staff have been laid off. This is because of formal sentence, consequently.
First of all, because of being formal sentence. Second one, it shows the result.
The company has reported declining sales this year. They have so far managed to avoid any staff cut. Nevertheless.
No. Nevertheless. Doğru.
Yes.
I checked the fourth.
I stopped at a service station. Fill up with petrol. I stopped at a service station to fill up with petrol.
No.
Yes.
Why not? In order to?
Because in order to is more formal. It's just talking.
Just speech, but both of them can be correct.
Casual speech.
But both of them correct.
How?
In this question, both of them correct.
Both of them?
Yes, both of them can be correct.
But if we just talking, not in
Two
office,
is too informal. To say too fast, you can use too. But if you like to show that you have good sentence structure you have, in order to generally use. Because to shows that I go there to do something. In order to add that my aim is this. So I'm emphasizing my aim in the sentence with in order to. But both of them can be correct. 5.
I thought it was an amazing film. I was quite depressing. However.
No. However takes, first of all, formal. Second one, a full sentence. And however takes first comma, then full sentence. There will be no sentence. There will be no comma.
In the middle of the sentence.
It can be at the beginning. It's not problem. It can be another sentence. Only though can be used at the end of the sentence, separated with a comma. Only though can be used, like a but.
It has been announced that the last match of the season has been cancelled due to severe weather.
The severe weather, due to. So just because of formal situation you use due to, but in normal cases, while you are talking to your friend, you can use because of as well.
Because of.
So this part will be your homework. You need to check spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, and the other cases that cannot be written in any kind of motivation letter to the company before the job interview, and you need to correct it. So, do you have questions?
No, not questions. I did my homework after previous lesson. So some words were some words from this lesson were in that homework.
So it's good prepared for you.
Not good. As you see.
No, you can step by step learn. No need to hurry. How I cannot learn Russian in 5 days? You can't. How I cannot learn Russian in 5 days? You can't learn English in 5 days.
Yeah.
We need to be optimistic. Right?
I'll try my best. I'll try
This
to
is
do
my
it.
aim, to talk to Putin, for example. Oh, tomorrow I want to speak very well Russian, to have an interview with Putin, something like that. But only сколько I know. Right? So it's business English, it's advanced. It takes time. So, do you have questions?
No questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you to you too. So take care of yourself. See you in the next lessons. Bye bye for now.
Bye.